Hey folks, today we are going to show you what it takes to make hot pepper mustard. So Dee's going to do the talking from here a little bit.
Okay, we use this more as a dip than we do anything, pretzels and stuff like that. It This is an old recipe from my grandmother. It's You can use hot banana peppers, but we use jalapeno peppers. A quart of prepared yellow mustard. One of those big ones is almost a quart. You have to put 2 more ounces in. A quart of apple cider vinegar. I do. It calls for flour, but I use cornstarch. 5 cups of white sugar, a cup and a half of water, and 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. I keep all my recipes for canning in this.
Okay, next step in the process is just like the hot pepper jelly. Dee cuts them open, guts them out, lets them soak in water, slices them, and then I dice them real small, just like so. And again, like I said before, it gives us a chance to talk and make googly eyes at each other. Might ask why we are wearing gloves. The heat from the jalapenos will burn your hands. And Dee said she can actually feel it through the gloves. And just a couple minutes ago, she had to scratch her eyes and couldn't, because if she scratches her eyes, it will burn your eyes. So this is what's needed.
I put in, it says calls for a quart. These are almost a quart. So I put 2 whole ones in. And of course, I can't get the thing open. Okay. And then I need 4 more ounces of to make it into 2 quarts. It looks like about enough. I eyeball it. I need 3 cups of water. This is a double batch. 3 cups of water. Vinegar. I need 2 quarts. I hope it fits. And I need 10 cups of sugar for a double batch. I don't know. And then I turn it on and I'll let it simmer. Was that 5?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's going to fit.
It's okay. We'll get you a bigger pot.
Okay. That's that. And then I stir it up. And I don't see my spoon. Oh well. And I let that simmer. I don't think it's gonna fit. I'm gonna have to.
Divide it up.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Because it's a double batch.
Yeah, I should have made it each a pot. It also takes flour. I don't put flour in. And I use cornstarch, and I'll use that towards the end. But we make it, it's really good on sausage, hot dogs,
And little pretzels.
and pretzels. It makes a really good dip. Anything you like mustard on, it's good. It's just a little bit spicier. I'm gonna have to, because
Okay.
it will cook down. So
Alrighty. Well, I'll help you divide that up, and then we'll show the later process.
and then I add the hot peppers. These are jalapenos, and it will cook down, so I'll be able to get it all into one pot eventually. So if you think that, I'm getting too much in one and not in the other, it'll all go into the same pan. And that's it, babe.
How much salt you putting in, Dee?
A teaspoon.
Okay, if you had smell-o-vision, it smells amazing. It just smells so good.
Okay, this has been cooking for a while, and it is now in one pot. I know it's still pretty full. I now add my cornstarch to it. If you add it at the beginning, it just causes it to stick really bad. So this is how I do it.
And how long does it take to set up after you add cornstarch?
That'll take a little bit.
A little bit.
After you add the cornstarch, you've got to be really careful because it will stick, and sometimes the cornstarch will clump up and leave lumps. I take it out and beat it up again and put it back in. And sometimes there's little lumps. I just leave them in there because it doesn't hurt anything. So then I try and keep making sure that it doesn't stick. I need a rag. This does stain stuff, so you got to be careful. And then I just start putting it in my jars. These are also Christmas gifts.
Very popular, isn't it?
Yeah, it is very popular. And then I will put the lids on them, seal it, and let it set until it pops.
This should make your whole box of jars. It was like 12 in a box, right?
Oh yeah, plenty. And then
You'll have a little
some.
extra.
Yeah, because I want some for here at the house. This all goes to the kids and the grandkids.
Okay, there you have it. There are 12 half pints, which equals 6 pints, and 6 full pints of jalapeno mustard dip. And it's a process. It takes a little time, about 2 or 3 total hours. The longest is cutting the peppers and waiting for it to cook down. But Dee and I are a team, and 2 are better than 1 because they get a good return for their work. Good day, folks.